A hot one today, but I'm afraid the worst of the heat is yet to come. Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Russ Johnson with your weather forecast. The main weather headlines as we head through the rest of this week and into the weekend. It's going to be turning very hot once again. Temperatures flirting with the triple-digit mark by the middle of the week. I know that's become way too much of an occurrence this season. Our storm chances, though, do gradually increase as we head towards the weekend. More about that coming up. Today at the airport, our high temperature was 93 degrees and a low temperature of 71, just a little bit above our norms of 88 and 68. Fayetteville today, you folks had really a hot day. It was a high temperature of 96 degrees, had a muggy low overnight low temperature of 70. Currently at Raleigh-Durham International, temperature has cooled down a little bit. It's down to 89 degrees. Dew point 68, so it feels a little muggy out there, but nothing really we can't handle, giving us currently a heat index of 93 degrees. Now, I'm sure you all notice we do mention the dew point just as much as we do with temperatures, almost more during the summertime, because dew point's really more of an indication of how comfortable it feels, not just how hot it feels, because lately we've had a lot of the time where dew points are above 70, up towards 75, where it feels very oppressive. It's very sticky and heavy, and it's hard to breathe. It almost feels like something is pushing at you when you head outside. But currently, we have dew points mostly in the upper 60s, so it is fairly humid in that criteria, but certainly it doesn't feel quite as bad as it could, at least not like the heat wave they're having in the southern plains currently. Looking at temperatures across the area, it certainly is kind of a warm but moderate evening. Most spots are at or around 90, a few spots cooler, looking at 89 Chapel Hill, 88 up in Roxborough, Sanford, Southern Pines. You're still, though in the 90s. And however, we can see the core of this heat wave is actually in the southern plains. Looking at 99 degrees currently in Dallas. It's after 6 o'clock at night. It's still almost 100 degrees there, and 97 in Kansas City, 97 in Little Rock. But Jacksonville are actually our cool spot, looking at 84 degrees. It ties with Cleveland for being the coolest spot in the map. And AccuWeather satellite radar shows it has been some cloud cover has moved through, making it feel at least a little cooler over the last few hours. But thankfully, though, we have a few showers off the coastline from the sea breeze effect, but it certainly shouldn't be really any issue if you are heading down to the beach anytime soon. But it's going to be mostly a pretty clear and calm evening, and that'll be especially good news if you're heading out to the Carolina Mudcats game. When the first pitch is thrown tonight, it shouldn't be too bad, looking at 90 degrees, mostly sunny, but by the time of the ninth inning rolls around, you're cheering for the home team. It'll be down to 81 degrees, mostly clear, so it might be wise just to bring a little extra water bottle or something to help you stay cool during the beginning. Now, this is a map of the upper level flow and temperatures from about 5,000 feet, and we can see from today into tomorrow, Wednesday, the peak of the heat wave has been a high pressure ridge is centered right over Tennessee, and that's going to be bringing the air straight down from the Appalachian Mountains and drying. And when air descends off the mountains, it warms quickly and dries out. So Wednesday will be our peak time in the heat wave with limited chance of some storms. But then, thankfully, towards the weekend, Thursday into Friday, the high pressure ridge does slightly weaken and migrate to the west, and we can see here we have some really nice cool air diving south from Canada into Minnesota and Wisconsin. Now, that cool air is not quite going to be reaching here, but thankfully it will hopefully bring an end to like the upper 90s and triple digits that could be plaguing us Tuesday and Wednesday. Tomorrow, more sunshine, upper 90s for most of us. Here's a moderate strength cool front over West Virginia, and Maryland. And into Wednesday, you could see possibly some scattered showers when this front does come through. It'll be our last day of storm chances, though, towards the weekend. And yes, that is right, HOT. We all know what that means. It is going to be another hot day on Wednesday. Tonight's forecast, mostly clear, rather mild evening. Nice to get out, take a little evening stroll. Look at 70-year forecast low for Roxborough. Rest of us in the lower to mid 70s. And tomorrow it'll be heating up quickly. It'll be mostly sunny, too. Not really a whole lot of really a huge chance of some precipitation. Look at 96 Siler City, 97 Durham, and 98 for Raleigh, Cary, and Fayetteville. When we look at the 7-day outlook, tomorrow's high 98, Wednesday 99. It does cool down at least slightly towards the weekend, looking at the 92 degrees Saturday and Sunday. So stick it out the next few days, and hopefully we'll be in for at least a normal pattern over the weekend. So Glenn, Scott, back to you.